Here we are, welcome back to the channel, and in this video of GT7 we're going to show you how to win 2 million credits on the latest online time trial. So as usual, you can access that through your sport mode in the top right hand corner. Click onto your online time trials, and from there we've got two to choose from. We've already looked at the one at Dragon Tail Seaside in the beautiful Corvette C5. A few days left of that one, so you can check that one out, have a look on the channel. We're going to have a look at the brand new one. We're at Catalunya GP layout, no chicane, in the Alpine Vision Gran Turismo. So you can select from the garage if you have the car. If you don't, you can rent the specified car. Just click on the bottom right, click on the green tick, choose the car itself, and away we go. So for this one, to earn your 2 million credits, you'll need a lap time of 1 minute 30.013. To earn yourself 1 million credits, lap time 131.761, and to earn 250,000, you need a lap time of a 136.131. And in terms of assists, we've got no traction control, counter steer we have off, and ABS we ran on default for this challenge. So let's break it down and have a look at the lap itself. We'll show you all the reference points for braking and turning, as we use the Ghost from P1 in the world as reference. Let's come to this really tricky first sector. Look at that black board on the left hand side. As we get level with that, we're going to hit the brakes and try and come off the brakes as early as you can. Let this car rotate in. So we can come down to first gear. You can see as we're turning, we're coming off those brakes. We're going to accelerate in second. But we're going in for this one to come off the accelerator and accelerate into third. As we come level with this kind of orange marker on the left hand side, we're going to have a slight tap of the brake, come down to second gear. We're going back up to third as we see the other orange marker in the distance, and try and stay close to the right hand side if you can. And drift out nice and easy on the left hand side. Don't go too wide there, you'll get dirty tyres this next corner. Really difficult one to get the braking right. We wouldn't braking before we get to this bridge. So before we go under there, we're going to hit the brakes. As you can see, we're trailing these brakes in down to first gear. We're going to come off the brakes, accelerate in second, use all the track on the exit. This car has got decent grip, so don't be afraid to put your foot down. As we come to the end of these trees, that's our next braking point. As we get level with that, we're going to hit the brakes, come down to first gear. Really slow this car down the apex, accelerate into second. Try and get earlier on the accelerator, but it is difficult to get right. Get on the accelerator too early and the car will spin, so just be wary of that. Next braking point, the start of that curb on the right. We're going to brake in just before we get to that. We're going to come down to second gear, take a lot of the curb on the inside if you can, accelerate in second, but be careful on the accelerator, use all the track and some on the way out of there. Next braking point and turning point in the edge of this curve on the left. Again, we're going to have a slight tap of the brake, about 40%, come down to second gear, accelerate into third, use all the track on the exit again. Could have carried a bit more speed on that right hander. This next one, you're looking at that pole sticking up on the right hand side. As we get level with that, or maybe just before, we're going to hit the brakes in a straight line. Go down to first gear. Turn in, accelerate in first gear as well, but be careful on accelerator and acceleration. Take all the curb on the left hand side. Difficult braking point for this one, but as you can see the AstroTurf on the right, as we get to that, I'm just going to have a dab of the brake in first gear. Let this car just kind of roll around the corner. Don't brake too much. Accelerate in second. Again, look at the accelerator input there. Last two corners you can make or lose a lot of time. We've been turning before you get to the exit of that curb. You're going to be aiming at these cones. And all we're going to do, as we're looking here, we're going to come off the accelerator. Look how much of this you can take. As long as you've got two wheels on that curb, you should be fine. So cut that corner as much as you can to carry the speed to that corner. Stay to the left hand side. As this orange barrier comes out of view, we're just going to tap the brakes again. In third gear, and you're going to be accelerating just before you get to this entry on the pit wall there as a reference, and use all the track on the exit. Again, as long as you've got two wheels on the right hand side of that curb, you should be fine. We'll come across for a 1:28.029. At the time of recording, that put us P17 in the world. And this can be quite a tricky one. It's quite fun to drive, as the car does respond nice, but it is very tricky to nail this one lap in its entirety. Don't before we go any further, if you do like this content, guys, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We'll do a lot more of these track guides to earn you credits in the game. So back to the lap itself, we're going to show you the chase cam view. This car is a very wide car, so you can take a lot more of the track than you think. You can see as we come to this tricky right-hander braking before we go under the bridge. Go down to first gear, release the brakes, accelerate in second, and just trust this car will grip as well. A lot of downforce on this car, so it does respond quite nice, especially around the fast corners as well. And you're on racing soft tyres, so you've got the most amount of grip you can get in the game available to you. Very tricky corner to get right. You can use all the exits here, just hanging on to that red and white curbing, so we don't get penalised for that. Go down to second, back up to third, early on the accelerator. Could have carried a lot more speed through there. Just tricky braking point, just hairpin. Let's see that pole on the right, that's when we're braking. To first gear. Accelerating first. Back up to second, take a lot of curb on the left. This right hander, tap of the brake, and down to first gear. Let the car rotate around nicely. Accelerating to second. These last two corners, really difficult to get right. You can use a lot of the curbs. You come out wide. Tap of the brake. You're going to accelerating just before we get to that pit wall. And just staying inside track limits. We'll come across for that 1:28.0. So that's the lap itself. This time trial will earn you 2 million credits. You'll get this or receive the payment when this time trial expires in 14 days. So let me know what you guys think of this challenge. Like I said, this car is a different one to drive. Quite nice, quite stable in the braking and acceleration and steering, to be honest. But it can be a tricky one. I think Catalunya is difficult. This car is fast as well, so it does require precise steering, braking, and acceleration inputs. But it is nice to try this car and have different variety in these time trials. That's why I like them. You get to earn money while trying combinations that you probably would hardly ever drive in the game. So driving this Vision Gran Turismo around Catalonia is something that I probably would never have done. It's always nice to do that while earning credits in the game itself. So as we leave you with the rest of the replay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the credits. Happy racing, and I'll see you all on the next one. Laters.